I'm Taylor Oracle. This is a reading for MBC. MBC wants to know, I've been watching your channel for a while. I'm fascinated by your abilities. No thanks. I'm learning tarot myself. I'm a Virgo also. Well, good luck with that. Could you do a tarot reading for me? Sure. I'd like a general reading. Would like to know about my current relationship. Is it a good one? And I'm wondering if it will last. Also, can I do early retirement? All right, let's just tackle the relationship and stick with that. So, I gotta wonder, as far as relationships go, it seems that you have more of a, I guess, what you would call a more experienced eye or a more experienced hand with relationships. I mean, insert joke here, but you know, you have something of a more mature approach to relationship than your partner, as evidenced by the innocence card. It seems that maybe your partner not quite up to standards as far as maturity goes for long-term relationships. As far as how it goes, I think it's going all right. You have the Three of Pentacles. We have some work sort of into the drawing board many times. One of those things to where you have to put in a certain amount of work to make it work. And that's true in a lot of relationships, or that could be classified as master of the obvious. But the Three of Pentacles is more of a, you know, working, let's go, let's work. But again, we have a child in this particular deck. By the way, we are using, where's it at? The wonderful Tarot of the Little Prince, and we're using my Oracle deck. So, it's child. So we have innocence. We have that innocence feel, and then we have this child doing the drawing with the Three of Pentacles. But again, it's amount of work, but again, it seems like the maturity level for your partner is not quite up to par with your maturity level. So it's going to be one of those things where you'll be fighting with that. That's not going to be an easy nor a genuine uphill battle type thing. So the next one is the Five of Pentacles. So instead of that five being the poor or something like that, I think it sort of means that the relationships has a lot of downs. It doesn't have as many ups, but it does seem to have the downs. And the downs seem to be maybe a financial disagreement with a lot of things, which also points me to the innocence being, you know, maybe not early retirement. But as far as that goes, it just seems that there's a disagreement a lot with how money goes, how monetary things go, and stuff like that. So it seems that your Virgo-ness probably maybe a little OCD type in that category, and that doesn't really bide well with your partner. So, you know, one of those things that just happens like that. So next is Judgment. I think that eventually that, let's see, I'm waiting for a good one or will it last? I mean, Judgment, it's all about finding that balance between, or finding that space in between. This is a lot of work, but it does have its advantages as far as a relationship goes. And that's with most relationships, but I think in your relationships especially, it's going to get to a point where it's just bothersome and tiresome to keep the relationship going. And at that point, you have to make a decision if you want to keep that, you know, keep that stable relationship, if you want to continue on with this type thing. But Judgment, I mean, you have a lot of different people here. So I think you sort of gather up friends, and I think maybe your partner gathers up friends better than you. A lot of times as Virgo, you like your private space, you like your personal things. You maybe overthink things a bit too much, and your partner really doesn't share that. You're going to be more of the social type, and you're going to have to sort of deal with that and accommodate a lot of those different habits as far as that goes. But again, we have this lack of sort of the maturity with the Page of Swords. Again, you're going to have your partner develop that relationship maturity by teaching them sort of how it goes, teaching them, you know, these are my needs in this relationship, and being open with the communication and being honest as far as, you know, I mean, being honest, open, and available for, you know, for things that happen. So one of those things where you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to sort of fight that and a lot of different things. The Ten of Pentacles means that basically the Ten of Pentacles is we have everything, right? We have the children, we have the stable relationship, we have the nice home, and basically it's the happy ending. So the Ten of Pentacles being at the end of a relationship reading points to the fact that the relationship has a good potential. You say, is it a good one? And I'm wondering if it will last, was your question. And yeah, I mean, with the Ten of Pentacles being the last card, that's to think it's possible to make this work. Again, however, you're going to have to come through a lot of different issues. You had like the Five of Pentacles or the Tower at the end, maybe not so much. But the Ten of Pentacles being at the end means, yes, it's a good one. Yes, this is something that you can embrace. But again, you're going to have to reconcile the differences. And those are going to be hard. And many times it's going to be fairly difficult to reconcile a lot of the differences, because I think that your partner is going to, over time, grow into the relationship more. But until that point, it's going to be sort of a pain in the ass. So, you just kind of put up with it and make a determination if this is something you want to do long term, et cetera, et cetera. But overall, Ten of Pentacles at the end means, yes, it's a good one. Yes, it could last, and you should be okay. So just remember, the Innocence card appeared, and you just gotta get over that immaturity and move on. So a lot of it is going to be communication. It's going to be an uphill battle many days, but if you keep the open communication, you keep everything going, you sort of mature along with your partner, I think everything will be okay. And that is your reading for MBC. If you would like a free tarot reading, please email me down there at the description box. There's an email. Email me in that. Be aware it takes a while. I'm busy painting tarot cards, oracle cards, so it takes a while. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, and see you next time.